The city of Alton, Texas, a quaint small town with a population of around 14,000 citizens. But almost 25 years ago, this town was struck by tragedy. On September 21st, 1989, 21 students were killed in a terrible bus accident that came to be known as the worst bus accident in Texas history. An oncoming Dr. Pepper truck collided with a school bus from its side, pushing it into a 20 feet tall pit of water. A quarter century later, we are curious if the negative energy brought upon this tragedy still remains in its residual form. Can we capture evidence to support claims of the haunted history of this park, built as a memorial for the lost souls? This is a question we are trying to answer through the use of new technology designed specifically to capture proof of the afterlife. To further support claims of paranormal activity, we decided to ask a few locals of their experiences.
And sometimes they're already closing the park, so we'll get stuck. And my mom told us once, and we were playing over here, we're already gonna leave, and she heard the kids like around us. We didn't see them.
Yeah.
And we're already leaving, and she said they saw the kids swinging.
My wife told me that one of her co-workers had experienced a breakdown close here and was walking towards Alton and heard voices saying, "Come here, oh, let's play, come here, come here, come here, come here," and he got scared and just ran.
We'll be using a REM pod and EMF detector to detect any electromagnetic energy said to be given off by spirits. If the magnetic field around the REM pod is broken, it will begin to go off. An EM pump can be used to give off additional energy for spirits to use if they are too weak. We first set up for a daytime investigation. After we were unable to capture any evidence in the pit, we decided to move on to the next location. A local park worker informed us of the notoriously haunted restrooms where multiple screams have been heard by locals. Right away, the REM pod begins to go off. It is not easy to trigger this piece of equipment by accident. The iOvilus app on my iPhone begins to spit out words based off the energy in the environment. Coincidentally, the word crash comes out. At one moment, the red flashlight turns on. Soon after, a white orb is seen flying up across the screen. Later, the red flashlight turns on again. Like the first time, a white orb is seen flying across the screen momentarily afterwards. Could this be the residual energy of a female ghost since the red flashlight goes off twice in the female restroom? After speaking with the Public Works Director, we obtained permission to stay past park hours to do a night investigation. Before nightfall, we set up in the female restroom for a second investigation. This time we connected a Microsoft Kinect camera to try to detect anything unusual. Unfortunately, the Kinect camera never detected anything. At one point while I was commenting on this, a disembodied laugh can be heard between my voice. I get more activity in my house, because you will follow me to my house.
What is your favorite?
Oh wow. Can you do that again? Can you turn on the flashlight? Just twist it. After the REM pod is triggered, we ask if the spirit can turn on the flashlight. However, when I pan the camera away from the flashlight, it turns on. This leads us to believe the spirits may be camera shy. Okay, I'm gonna look this way, and you can turn on the flashlight. When I turn the camera away, two orbs can be seen moving towards the camera. Turn on the red flashlight if you're a girl and the blue flashlight if you're a boy.
Men? So you're a guy.
At this moment, a white orb is seen moving from the area of the flashlight to the phone when it answers back,
So you're
men.
a guy.
At the end of our investigation of the restroom, a multitude of white orbs can be seen flying across. This cannot be debunked as dust because all of them move fast and at an incline. The last one appears to flicker like a strobe light.
But that's not the spelling of my name.
Before we leave, one of our team members is called out by name, although it is not spelled the same because of the app's pre-programmed dictionary. Gail's name is called out a total of 4 times during the investigation. Unfortunately, the outdoor night investigation, for the most part, was inactive. You have to consider the outdoor elements making it more difficult to capture compelling audio and visual evidence. It seems as though the spirits from this terrible accident have moved on to find eternal peace. Perhaps the restrooms are being haunted by nothing more than residual energy.